Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to the very last part of Let's Play .hack.gu with some type of artist. Oh man, I can't believe we're finally here. This is the very last part of the series, the last part of the post-game series. If you happen to be in the playlist, just getting to the last video, thinking that the epilogue is here. The epilogue was actually in the previous video, so that's probably what you're looking for. This is something else. But, God, we did everything else really. We're just tying up some main things. The main thing in this episode is going to be the marriage thing that we got info about. But first, I thought since Tabby was so late joining us and we were pretty much all set for showing off people, I took us to a separate area and we're just going to let Tabby fight on her own just to kind of see her moves a little bit because, I don't know. I feel like Tabby's probably a character that people would want to see if they were fans of Roots compared to other ones, maybe. I don't know. But, so Shino's here. She's just healing. I'm just not doing anything. I'm just letting Tabby do what she does. She's got giant cat paws, which I think is hilarious. It's just unfortunate you get her so ridiculously late. But, anyway, so we're so close to being done. I'm almost done. I can't believe it. I've been working on this series for like the past half a year, and I had fun doing it and everything. Please don't get me wrong, but it has been going on for so long with me. And, at first it wasn't really taking much time at all to do. But then I had problems with my recordings, because either my capture card isn't the greatest thing in the world, which it isn't, but my computer may also have had something to do with that too, like doing too much stuff in the background while I was trying to record. So I ended up watching all the footage beforehand before commenting so I could kind of fix it up if it needed fixing up, and that takes time, and between work and life and everything else, it just kind of took a lot more out of me than I had anticipated. It doesn't help that it was a 3-part RPG series as well. Definitely should have maybe started out with something else, but I started doing this to kind of refamiliarize myself with making videos again, because it was just, I don't know, something I missed doing and something I just wanted to try doing again. So, since this was the same year as .hack.gu takes place, and I've been wanting to revisit GU again for God knows whatever reason at this point, I just figured, why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone and just do it. And that's how we're here today. It feels so weird because at the start of this Let's Play, I was so, I felt I was, so optimistic because I was like, even though it has its faults, it still is kind of like a unique game from certain perspectives. And it is. I still think, the on-paper basic premise of the game is interesting on its own, but just after so much time here with Seo and all the convoluted shit, I'm just like, go play the first series instead. I don't know, though. Like I've been saying, GU has so many fans, if you look out for them. And as .hack is concerned, I know a lot of people prefer these games to the original series, so I guess it's really just up to your own personal tastes in video games, and anime too, because, I definitely enjoy this game a lot more when I was into anime, and after I got out of anime, well, But that's neither here nor there. I'm just so happy we're so close to the end. Just have one last thing to show off. I think this is the last battle we're doing, and then we're gonna go off to the marriage thing. But that's Tabby, everybody. Use her if you want. There's so many other characters by this point that you've gotten earlier, though. It's like, I don't know. I feel like GU has way too many extra characters at the end of the game. But here we are back at the desktop, so now that we've completed everything else, it's time for the real ending, because you oddly enough do get credits for this. Or, oh, I forgot about this. So there's this weird little bonus episode that makes fun of Haseo that I wanted to show just really quick. I don't know why, I'm having trouble finding it. It's right there.
Screw you! Like I'm gonna trust you again!
And so, as you see, Haseo was the epitome of a typical teenager acting out.
I think this video alone sums up the entirety of .hack GU perfectly. I don't know what this video is, why it exists. It says 4 Coma. .hack 4 Coma was this like series of like shorts that came out, like, I don't know, having fun with the .hack series. Maybe it came from there, I don't remember. But Pyros the Third, what, we have things to do, Pyros the Third. Why are we just getting your responses to cards now? No one alive can compare to my brain power, muscle tone, and fashion sense. No, you shall follow me. I won't do you any harm. I don't know. I should have used Pyros the Third more. He is a fun dude. But seriously, go away. Now is not the time. Now is the time for romance, and I have my heart set on an anime crush from 10 years ago. So, without further ado, Alcade, will you marry me? It's so weird this is a thing! Why is this a thing in .hack? It's like, what is this game? Oh, and next time you log into the world, you're gonna get mail saying that you have mail. So, instead of going all the way through that in the loading screen, we're just gonna go here to trigger it, and then go back, and the mail will be ready automatically. If you're ever expecting mail, you can just do that instead of waiting for it to say you have mail. So what do you say, Alcade? Want to spend the rest of your life with little ol' me? You do know what an invitation to high for sale means, right? Can I believe you? I guess I don't have any other choice. You absolutely have a choice, Alcade. God, that's dark. You'll get what's coming if you're playing with me. I'll be waiting in front of the Chaos Gate in Nekanu. Oh, I think she's gonna accept, guys.
If I'm gonna promise something to them, I need to go see them.
Yeah, so this is the whole reason why Haseo doesn't give his feelings to Adelie at the end. It's because you can choose who Haseo gives his feelings to, because everybody wants to suck his dick, you know? So, oh boy, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. What does Filbert say in Rocco? I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous. What? Pyros the Third, get out of here. I have romantic times ahead of me, and you're not involved in them. Get out of here. I'm waiting for somebody.
Congratulations to you, my comrade with the fine eyes. As a sign of blessing, please accept my fiery...
Oh no, he's gonna give us his dick.
Back off! Don't even look at me!
Yes, go away! We're waiting for Alcade!
Away from me!
Hey, it's dangerous to swing your weapon about in such a fashion! Very well, I shall offer you my fiery love by a body press.
What?
It wasn't supposed to be this way. I'm sorry. Get out of here!
What? That wasn't my marriage with Alcade. So after every marriage, you get a unique credits to somebody. And you know, despite saying marriage, not all of them are marriages. Some of them, like with Kun and Syllabus, I think are just like best bros for life or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember how all of them go. I remember Kun was like a bro thing, and then I think Triedge, and yes, you can ask Triedge to marry you too. Triedge, I don't know. I just remember this weird. Oh my god, Pyros, why would you want to kiss Haseo? I think Triedge had this like weird artwork where he's just like trailing along Haseo with like a heart above his head or something. But yes, okay, that's all well and good. Thank you, Pyros the Third, Darren Norris, also known as Cosmo from The Fairly Odd Parents, and Gordy, the janitor from Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide.
I fallen for you once again.
Yeah, definitely could hear Cosmo in that one. But can we please go marry Alcade now? It's all fun and good, yes, Pyros the Third. We are fiery love brothers in arms. But please, come on, let's time for real feelings now. Where's Alcade? What? You know what? No. No. Alcade is my waifu. Haseo can have entrance. Fuck it.
Entrance.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for.
Like a desert, but your thoughts filled it up. After all, when feelings are shared, there can be no lies.
Haseo, I never would have guessed.
Why? It's not like he rejected him at any time during the series.
I want to prove these feelings.
I guess Haseo has found the key of Twilight, too.
A private world.
It's canon. According to my Let's Play, it's canon now. Seriously, Haseo never rejected him once. He never made any kind of Haseo, the kid that has this obnoxious comment on everything, totally different from me, definitely. That has, like, something negative to say about, like, every single time a person talks to him. It's like, hi, Haseo, God, what do you want? Never rejects entrance at all in the game. Maybe, like, in the greeting cards to Sakubo, maybe, but no, Haseo wants it too. Haseo wants entrance as bad as entrance wants Haseo, confirmed.
As long as I live.
Sure, whatever you said, entrance, I wasn't really listening, but, that's it. I think, I'm pretty sure that's just about everything. If it's not, well, tough. I mean, you can go fill out the Rio books if you want. You could go fill out the Vital Vista campaigns if you want. I don't know why we're changing our equipment here. Okay, I missed what that was, so whatever. That's it. That's the Let's Play. You know, as much shit as I've given GU, you know, I'm definitely gonna play through GU again. It still means too much to me. Too much of, like, a part of my life to, like, cast aside. It's a game I love to hate, I guess you could say, and I guess when it boils down to it, I don't really hate it. I just have a lot of fun, and I mean a lot of fun making fun of it. But yeah, I between actually playing through the game and then watching all this footage again for the Let's Play, I am so burnt out of .hack GU that I don't want to see anything relating to it for like another 5 years. Which is funny, because my one friend that played GU with me, he has another friend that has the HD collection, and he's gonna let my friend borrow it so we can both experience Volume 4. So, I guess it's not over. Well, the work for it is over for me. I can just, you know, enjoy Volume 4 at my own pace. Because I don't have a PS4, and I'm not planning to get one, and the Let's Play is done. I'm sorry, but if like a 4th volume comes out 10 years after the fact, I can only assume it's, and as part of like a collection, I can only assume that it's either doesn't have much to do with anything and it's just like a bonus story, or that it's like all like cutscenes and like no gameplay. I hardly can possibly believe that it's a full game like 1, 2, and 3 were, but yeah, if I figured, you know, as typically, just like how we do in the past couple of volumes, before we finish off the Let's Play for good, let's just go around the Vital Vistas and see how we did in terms of collecting shit. I guess it's a good time to just give some final thoughts. I mean, I don't know what else to say at this point. You know, if you did enjoy the game or were interested in the game, you know, I do implore you to go out and get yourselves a copy. The probably most obvious thing to do right now, if you're like a modern day gamer, is just to get the HD collection on PS4. But if you're like a collector like me, then you know these two are like exactly the same. They just have like palette swaps. This is the shit in GU that just bothers me so much. It's like literally the same character, just different palette swaps. 3 of them like right next to each other. Anyway. Go get the HD collection. I guess if you want the original experience, though, I do think this is one of the best looking PS2 games that I have. So I don't know. Maybe it's a really average looking PS4 game, but it's a really great looking PS2 game. Maybe you want to experience it on the PS2 instead. I don't know. I know it's not cheap though, which is a shame, because that's just a problem with Dot Hack in general. They split all of these games up into multiple discs, and they're not exactly cheap. Let me go actually see how much they're going for now. Let's see. So Last Recode is $50. That's the HD collection. Volume 1 on Amazon right now, it's starting at $33.79. Volume 2 is $15.42. Volume 3 is $31.75. So okay, it's actually cheaper than I thought it was. Probably still more expensive than you want to pay for all three of them, but you know, go for it if you feel like it. You know. Wow. Someone made Dot Hack GU cosplay guns for Haseo. How much are the original series? I'm just kind of curious. Dot Hack Infection starts at $8.48. Mutation starts at $19.50. Outbreak starts at $30.34. Quarantine starts at $135.29. So that's neat. Yeah, I don't know. Dot Hack's been a pretty dead franchise for a while. I don't know Japan-wise. I know Japan had another game after this, so I don't think it did very well. I don't know if they'd ever... Like, if they're bringing an HD collection for GU back, I'm kind of thinking maybe they have plans to do something else if that does well. I'd like to play another Dot Hack series at some point. I'd like to see if what they did with the series, but... You know, I don't know. I wouldn't want it to be like GU. If anything, I'd like it to be take some of the cooler aspects of GU, like the multiple weapons, this like the skill trigger stuff and everything like that, and combine it with some of the better battle mechanics and story stuff from the original series. But I'll be honest, I'm very past the point where I would want to you know, explore manga and anime adaptations for these kinds of things too. I'd probably only try out the game, and honestly, I don't think I can. Like, the only next generation console I have right now is the Switch, and I'm not getting the PS4 just for another Dot Hack game, especially if it's going to be something like GU, because GU just... no thank you for me. Not for me. I know it's something for other people though, so I don't know. I'd still say go try the game yourself. But, it's kind of a what you see is what you get kind of situation if you've been watching the Let's Play. Like I was mentioning earlier, it's definitely the most fun when you're going out into areas on your own, so I don't know. I guess if you just play around a little bit and don't do story stuff, it's fine, but I don't know. I don't really know what else to say about it. It's a shame that Dot Hack is set up in such a way that's so hard for people to get into now, because like half the time when I see stuff about Dot Hack, it's always like I want to get into Dot Hack but I don't know what to do first, and it's like it is kind of confusing. I mean, I've thrown a lot of Dot Hack titles around and I'm sure I've lost some people there. And I'm coming from like a gaming perspective on all of this too. I mean, that's not to like say about all the anime perspectives, because I definitely think the Dot Hack series is kind of more catered towards anime fans in terms of the games and stuff like that. GU more specifically than the first series, but the first series too. It's a shame they never got on PlayStation Network. It really is. Like, because that would be the best way to do an episodic gaming thing, is they're just released digitally on PlayStation Network for like $10 or $15 each. I mean, for an RPG, I'm sure they charge more, but like, I don't know. In this day and age, I really don't see any reason why the next Dot Hack game, if it was gonna come out, needs to be on multiple volumes. I mean, I like episodic formats and everything, but this was just like, I don't know. It's a bit much, I think. I don't think there's enough content between all 3 games to justify it for being 3 different volumes long, you know? But anyway, I don't want to end on a negative note, so let's say something positive. I love using multiple weapons. I loved the Lost Ground music. I loved Alcade. I loved, I did actually like a lot of the character designs. Not Pies. A lot of them, though. And there's a lot to compare to Sonic the Hedgehog for some reason. Oh boy. So I think that's about it. I don't really know what else to say here. So thank you guys for sticking with me for this Let's Play project I've been working on. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything on here for quite some time. I would like to make a Let's Play again in the future. Definitely something shorter, something that I would be more likely to play nowadays. But it's definitely not going to be for a while, if it is going to be at all. So, thanks so much for watching. I know it's been a long, tedious journey listening to me complain about .hackgu for who knows how many hours, but thank you for watching. Have a good night, and take care.